Right, so left hand one before,
Yeah.
right hand one after, yeah? Now the reason why it feels like you're so far behind the golf ball and your hands are so far in front, because if you draw a line from there and just continue down your eye line, in your mind your hands are over there.
Yeah.
Because that's what your eye line's telling you, yeah? Mm-hmm. Because if you go from here to the golf ball, oh God, your hands are miles in front. Look how far forward they are. Yeah. They're not, it's just your head's behind the golf ball, which is where you want it to be to help encourage that kind of upward hit. The ball's on a tee peg, it needs to be on the way up. And like I said, at a set-up position, we want to create a straight line. Help a nice straight line between shoulder, elbow, hands and club. If your club and arms are like this, and then you come back at impact, there, that's roughly where your hands are. Your hands have now moved forward, your club face now is going to open up. Mm-hmm. So the ball then going to go to the right, it's going to slice, and then you're going to start trying to do things to stop that slice, which could involve pulling across the ball or hitting off your back foot or whatever it may be. You look at that green line there where you started off, and we'd agree that club is pretty square at target. Yeah. You can see your grip now is a lot more to the right. If we go back to this left-hand grip, see the difference in your hand, there's more logo showing, okay? So when you come back to the golf ball here now, there's impact. Mm-hmm. There's the ball back to look where your hands are. Yeah. It's come back to the same kind of position where you're at impact with your arms. Your body is shifting to the left side nicely, and you're able to kind of rotate around the corner. Good full follow through with that left-hand side. But hitting on the up because of the setup, not you trying to lift it up in the air or do anything dramatic. You're making effectively the same swing. Mm-hmm. If the iron was here, I'll give it probably more nearer to you, but if the iron was back there, there's your hands. There's your angle of attack. That angle now is down into the ground. It's going to be more of a downward strike, which is what a 7 and a hybrid of the club want. So you're creating these impact positions based on a good setup and just making your natural swing, which is by proof of 200 yards plus with a driver. Pretty good. Yeah. And I think once you start getting comfortable, and the one that surprised me most when you hit that one 202 and I hardly hit it. It was like I could have put so much more speed into that. Now, we don't need to put a lot more speed into it. But over time, you'll feel comfortable with this position that you can, stand there and you can swing through with a bit more speed. Happy days if you can do that, It's a question of whether you can control it. All right? If you can get that driver working that well. The trick is now, and I'm going to be horrible, we're getting good with that one now. We're going to go back after, say, another 5 or 10 more shots with that driver to get a good sort of rhythm with it. And then we'll go to a different club. Just as you suspected, okay? Does that make sense, everybody,
Absolutely.
Really good, mate. Very good. Impressive to see.